86% of Indian employees are actually suffering at their workplace, whereas only 14% people are thriving. These figures were captured by the Gallup State of the Workplace Global Report of 2024. Yes, my friends, only 14% of employees in India are actually thriving at their workplace अगर हम इसको compare करते हैं from a global average of 34% globally. तो ये जो Gallup का 2024 का report है, these takes multiple aspects such as the emotional well-being of the person, the happiness index, the well-being of the employees. They compile all these categories and then they categorize the situation of the Indian employee in basically three categories. One is thriving, one is suffering, and one is struggling. So India में 86% people are under the category of struggling or suffering, and that, my friends, is a serious problem. So let us now understand why so many Indian employees are suffering at their workplace. The first one is lower employee engagement. In India, only 26% employees are actually engaged in their work. This indicates massive disconnect from the management, and due to poor leadership and poor management styles, the engagement of the workplace is further declining. There is also a lack of recognition and very much limited growth opportunities for employees working in Indian companies. Second reason is that there are high levels of negative emotions in Indian employees. Feelings and emotions such as anxiousness, anger, stress, sadness, and loneliness together indicate that the working environment of Indian organizations are very stressful and demanding and are not catering to the well-being of the employees. The next reason is that the job market, the job climate is also unsatisfactory. As per this survey, only 48% people believe that yes, they will be able to find a new job if given an opportunity, and the job that they get will give them sufficient job security to help them pay their bills. Next reason is the daily stress and work-life balance. So basically, the employees working in Indian condition in the Indian subcontinent are facing a lot of higher stress as compared to their counterparts in the global setup. And the working hours of Indian employees are also significantly higher than the ones who are working in the West or in European countries. This leads to high level stress and therefore leads to a work-life imbalance due to which the well-being of the employee is suffered. The next reason is attributed to cultural and societal expectations. Technically, जो Indian workplace होता है, the employees who are working in the Indian workspaces, they have more pressure to perform and more pressure to succeed as per the general cultural and societal norms. If they are not the bread earning member of the family, if they are not able to make enough money which can maintain and sustain a family, they are looked down as unsuccessful people. So this pressure to make money and succeed despite everything puts a lot of pressure and stress that again leads to an overall decline in the quality of the workplace. Next is gender and age related disparities. Now in a country like India, there's a lot of disparity and a lot of pay gap in terms of the gender pay, in terms of males and females, the amount of money that they are paid for similar roles, and there's a lot of age disparity also. Basically in corporate also, if you consider hierarchies, on the basis of merit, people are less promoted, whereas people are morely promoted on the basis of their age and the amount of influence that they have with their superiors. This leads to a higher level of dissatisfaction amongst employees. The next reason is poor management and poor leadership style. So typically in an Indian setup, there is a lot of gap in terms of the communication between the people who are in the top levels of hierarchy and who are people who are working down the chain. And because of these communication gaps, there's a lot of neglect and disengagement of the employees with regards to the issues that they are facing in their workplace on a day-to-day basis. So that is also a major reason that is contributing to the dissatisfaction of Indian employees. So yes, these were some of the reasons that according to this report, 86% of Indian people are facing so much of issues and are probably to the extent of struggling and suffering at their workplace. What do you feel is the actual reason behind such a bad condition of the Indian employee? Is it really the issues that these people have listed, or is it something else? And what are the probable solutions that you can think of it? Do let me know in the comment sections below, and stay tuned for my next video.